This is Nancy Newell. Today we're going to talk about the method and action attributes of the HTML form. Once we have validated the data, we are ready to submit our form. These two attributes work together to submit the information in the form. The method attribute identifies how to send the data in the form. There are two ways to send the data: get and post. The get method is the default method, and it will send the data as URL variables. It will append the form data onto the URL in key value pairs. Some things to keep in mind. The length of the URL is limited to about 3,000 characters. Some browsers limit the size of URLs, and some servers limit the length of URLs they'll accept. Because the data is in the URL, the page can be bookmarked. And because the data is in URL, never submit sensitive information using get. Get is best used for safe interactions like simple queries where the user can browse confidently and software like search engines can safely follow links. Interactions where the user doesn't commit themselves to anything. Get is for non-secure data. Post sends the data in the body of the HTTP request, thus it is not displayed in the URL for just anyone to see. Post incurs no size limitation, and submissions cannot be bookmarked since the data is not in the URL. Post can be used with more sensitive information and should be used for destructive actions like editing, deleting, and ironically, creating. The action attribute of the form identifies where to send the form data once it is submitted. It is in the form of a URL, which is to receive and process the information from the form. It can be a valid relative path or an absolute path. If you do not specify the action attribute, the default behavior is to submit the information to the same page where the form is present. Here you can see the syntax. Within the form tag, you use method equals get or post, and action equals the URL of the page you want to submit it to. Here you can see an example of these attributes in action in an actual form. As you can see, you simply add the attributes along with the others like ID, class, etc. The order of attributes doesn't matter. I hope this has been very informative, and I hope you have a great day.